Welcome to Middle 10 Hikes, and today we're on the Day Loop Trail in Long Hunter State Park. Today we are back at Long Hunter State Park doing the Day Loop Trail. What a more appropriate name. This trail is 4 miles, and from the park office you actually have to leave the park and come back in the park at another place. Don't let that mislead you though, it's not that long of a journey. This trail has a good amount of parking at the trailhead, and this trail merges with the volunteer trail, I think, during certain points. So pay attention to your markers and pay attention to signs and things like that. You can get a free trail map at the park office. They do have those. One thing I thought was really cool is at the trailhead they have QR codes for the map and the calendar for the park. I was gonna do this trail yesterday, but then the park office told me about the cool, unique stuff that this park has that some of the other parks I've been to don't have, like the storybook trail for kids and the wheelchair accessible trail, which I thought was a great hike. It did get cut short because it stormed on me hard. I had no map left in my pocket, it stormed so hard. Either way, those videos are going to be up right about the same time this one's up. Check them out. I'm going to do them individually, so y'all, if you're only interested in one, you don't have to sit through both. Right off the bat, this trail is great. It's pretty clear. Started out gravel, quickly went to dirt. It's well kept. I'm hoping to get some good views of Percy Priest Lake. Pretty early off, I encounter a bunch of big boulders. Thankfully, the trail just kind of weaves politely through them. You know, with no underbrush, you can see forever in here. Usually when you get in the woods around here, you can't see very far. It's a whole different experience when all of a sudden you can see quite a bit. Well, part of this trail started getting a little underbrush. I'm always holding the cap if y'all ever wonder why my thumb's all. Got some underbrush now. We're up on a ridge. Getting a little rocky. The trail definitely has a different feel to it now. You know, the first mile I had 4 runners run past me. I don't see them running through here. This feels like hiking. That's Percy Priest Lake. Very large man-made lake. It's got some party coves. It's got a lot of fishing. Typical recreational area. This looks like a good place for a drink. Alright, now we're getting away from the shore. No water in sight. Very high visibility for being in the woods. Lots of rock formations, lots of moss. Granted, depending on what time of year it is, you might see something different. I think it's beautiful. It's clear trail. I mean, it's bumpy. I wouldn't go so far as to call it stressful. I'd still say it's nice. Easy hike. It's just not flat. I mean, you got ankle high step ups all over the place on this part. That other part over there are a couple knee high steps. Anyway, it's awfully quiet. If you're new to hiking, here's a good example. That looks like a trail. It's not. That's where water washes down the hill. Look for your blaze marker. That's the trail. Most of your state parks around here are going to be pretty good about having some sort of colored marker. These are colored metal, but some of them are just paint. Seen a couple deer, not as many as yesterday. Yesterday I got close enough to a deer. When I spooked it up, it kicked mulch up on my leg. Well, I've come to the part of the loop where the day loop connects back to the volunteer trail. Volunteer trails, 4 miles one way. In fact, over 4 miles one way. And then the day loop is 4 miles, and I don't know if the connector trail counts towards that 4 miles or not. But anyway, so out here in the middle of nowhere is another map station. I guess if you need to take another picture of a map on your cell phone or something. I'm gonna check that out and make sure that's what that is, and then I'm gonna start heading back to the parking lot. Yeah, right here where the loop connects to the volunteer trail. That rock's loose. Where the loop connects to the volunteer trail, it is another map station. That's kind of cool. I guess you can get your bearings. But here we go. 1.4 miles back to the parking lot. Let's do it. At this point here, it looks like the trail goes there. I guess it used to. But if you look at your signs, it actually turns. Wonder where it goes. I don't know. It's kind of rocky.